Next level. Next level.
Good morning, Golden View. Today is Tuesday, September 18th, 2018.
Today for lunch is the choice of a 6-inch Subway sandwich or a slice of pepperoni pizza or cheese pizza with broccoli and a carrot cup, and orange and milk on the side.
Attention, Golden View. Yesterday was officially celebrated as Constitution Day, but we are celebrating the Constitution all week long.
The following is a brief overview of what the Constitution is.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty, to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. The Constitution is our plan for government. The articles of the Constitution talk about the duties of the three main parts of government: the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch. The articles also talk about the separate powers of the federal and state government, and how to change the Constitution. Okay, Golden View, now it's time for a segment called Supreme Court Cases Every Teen Should Know.
Tinker versus Des Moines, Independent School District, 1969. Issue: freedom of speech at school. Bottom line: you have the right to express yourself, up to a point. In December 1965, John and Mary Beth Tinker and their friend, Chris Eckhart, wore black armbands to school in Des Moines, Iowa, to protest the war in Vietnam. School officials told them to remove the armbands, and when they refused, they were suspended. John, 15, from North High, Mary Beth, 13, from Warren Harding Junior High, and Chris, 16, from Roosevelt High. With their parents, they sued the school district, claiming a violation of their First Amendment right of freedom of speech. The Supreme Court sided with the students. Students and teachers don't shed their constitutional rights to freedom of speech or expression at the schoolhouse gate. The court did not, however, grant students an unlimited right to self-expression. It said First Amendment guarantees must be balanced against a school's need to keep order. As long as an act of expression doesn't disrupt classwork or school activities or invade rights of others, it's acceptable. Regarding the students in this case, their deviation consisted only in wearing on their sleeve a band of black cloth, the court said. They caused discussion outside of the classrooms, but no interference with work and no disorder. In 1986, applying the disruption test from the Tinker case, the Supreme Court upheld the suspension of Matthew Fraser, a 17-year-old senior at Bethel High School in Tacoma, Washington, who gave a school speech containing sexual innuendos. Bethel School District versus Fraser. The court said it is a highly appropriate function of public school education to prohibit the use of vulgar and offensive terms in public discourse. Lower courts have relied on Tinker in rulings on school attire, allowing nose rings and dyed hair, for example, but disallowing a T-shirt display a Confederate flag. In June, the Supreme Court weighed in on another student expression case, Frederick versus Morse, ruling that schools can limit student speech that seems to advocate illegal drug use. The case concerned Joseph Frederick, an 18-year-old senior at Juneau Douglas High School in Alaska, who was suspended in 2002 for holding a banner that said "Bong Hits for Jesus," while standing across the street from the school during the Olympic torch relay.
Attention all Golden View athletes. All girls varsity and junior varsity basketball players have team pictures tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning.
Meanwhile, cross-country runners, soccer players, and C-Team girls basketball players have team pictures tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Speaking of pictures, if you get your school picture and are happy with the result, picture retakes take place Friday, October 5th.
Okay, Golden View, now it's time to take you down to the library for a chat with our lovely librarian, Miss Odell.
Hey Golden View, you recently received your student IDs. On your student ID, you will have your student ID number. This number over here on the side that starts with 2100 is your library card number. There are a lot of really cool things that we can do with this card number. When you go to our school catalog, you can click Log In. You're going to put the entire number as your username. Your PIN number will be the last 4 numbers of that long number. So Mr. White would put in this whole number, and then his PIN number would be 0009. So if Mr. White is at home and he wants to read about hockey legends, he can search for hockey legends and a list of books will pop up. At home he can click on place a hold and we will know to hold the book for him. And then when Mr. White gets to the library, we can have the book waiting for him and he can read all about legendary hockey players, even the ones who end up in the penalty box. When you log into the library catalog, you can also download ebooks, you can renew books from home, and place the holds. With this library card number, you can access the reading app Sora, which has thousands of ebooks and audiobooks. You can access Hoopla, which is an app that allows the user to borrow ebooks, audiobooks, and TV shows. Freegal is an app that you can use to download free music. Mango and Duolingo are websites and apps that are language learning platforms. You can also access everything that the Anchorage Public Library has to offer with these library card numbers. If you have any questions about any of these resources that we have available, please come see me in the library.
And finally, if you are like math and are interested in competition, then you are invited to join the Math Counts Club.
Talk to Mr. Roberts in the Readout Pod for more information.
Well, that's all for today, Golden View.
Have a terrific Tuesday!